Tonight, new concerns are building that the rioters behind the attempted coup at the Capitol may be planning new attacks.
New federal intelligence indicates Washington and federal buildings may be targeted. That comes as a spotlight centers on Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Allies of the Republican are backing away, blaming him for the invasion because of continued attacks on the election results.
We're live on that in just a second. First, breaking news. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos is out. Tonight, she is the president's second cabinet member to resign following yesterday's Capitol invasion. And DeVos says she blames the president's rhetoric for fueling the terroristic siege. She calls the behavior, quote, unconscionable.
Also breaking tonight, Missouri businessman David Humphreys is calling on Senator Hawley to be censured. The Missouri Independent reporting Humphreys says Hawley is being a, quote, political opportunist using, quote, irresponsible, inflammatory and dangerous tactics to incite the Capitol riots. This is significant because Humphreys bankrolled Hawley's Senate campaign. News 4's Ashley Lincoln is downtown talking to others who want the senator punished. Ashley?
That's right, Corey. Tonight here in front of Hawley's office, here in front of this federal building in St. Louis, he is receiving a lot of criticism for what many are saying he helped to incite those riots we saw yesterday.
He's crossed the line.
It's a whole constituents of Senator Josh Hawley say it's now too deep and too late for him to climb out of.
We were disturbed.
Less than 24 hours after rioters stormed the Capitol to use violence to try to stop the certification of the Electoral College, a number of organizations are now petitioning in Missouri and across the nation for the resignation of Senator Josh Hawley.
We hit a tipping point where everybody said this is wrong.
Even after that diabolical riot that took place yesterday, he persisted and consistently said that he still wanted to overturn the election.
Pastor B.T. Rice of New Horizon Church says Hawley has been one of the more vocal politicians feeding conspiracy theories that the election was rigged.
It's more than just a political issue. It is how our country can come together.
Politicians have to stop encouraging this kind of activity.
Rice is one of nearly 20 St. Louis City and St. Louis County pastors with the interfaith clergy calling for the resignation of Senator Hawley. And they're not alone. Online, there are a growing number of petitions demanding the senator's expulsion. This one on change.org has surpassed its goal of 75,000 signatures. Fellow Republican and former Missouri U.S. Senator John Danforth is pulling all support ever given to Hawley. And GOP State Representative Shamed Dogan tweeting he regrets having voted Hawley into office.
I'm mad. I'm really upset over the way that I think Senator Hawley is being irresponsible with this. This is not some political game.
Violence is not how you achieve change.
Hawley still decided to object to the approval of some Electoral College votes. Tonight, the junior senator saying, "I will never apologize for giving voice to the millions of Missourians and Americans who have concerns about the integrity of our elections. That's my job, and I will keep doing it."
He's incapable of representing the state of Missouri.
And you can see one of these petitions is growing by the second as that number continues to grow as people continue to sign this petition. Now, Rice also tells us that they hope to gain momentum by spreading this message across the state to getting other clergymen on board in denouncing Senator Hawley. Live tonight in downtown, Ashley Lincoln, News 4.
Ashley, thank you. As you heard Ashley mention, Senator Hawley is receiving a strong rebuke from retired Republican Missouri Senator John Danforth. Senator Danforth calls his past support of Josh Hawley, quote, the worst mistake I ever made in my life. He tells the Post-Dispatch what he saw play out at the U.S. Capitol yesterday was unimaginable. The longtime U.S. Senator goes on to say, quote, yesterday was the physical culmination of the long attempt by Hawley and others to foment a lack of public confidence in our democratic system.